Call of Duty 4, 3, holy shit, this is old. Alright, I'm gonna review this anyways, because I'm fucking bored, and I need to drink, and I don't have any alcohol right now, and this really sucks, so I'm just gonna do this freestyle. Look, alright, I'm reviewing this shit for the PS3. I don't know what the hell the differences are between the Xbox version and the PS3 version. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna review this one, and you can just suck it. Alright, so check it out. Now, I fucking hate FPSs on consoles. Alright, I don't understand why this game didn't come out for the fucking PC. Every other goddamn Call of Duty has come out for the PC. Fucking Call of Duty originated on the PC, and here it is on a fucking console. I gotta use a goddamn controller, and it fucking blows ass. Alright, now hate that shit. That shit is gay, okay? But the game doesn't suck, and it was good enough to keep me going through it, even though I had to play with a piece of shit 6-axis DualShock bullshit controller. Alright, I'll stop cussing, but check this out. Here's the review. So, just like all the other Call of Duties, same shit here, first-person shooter, although, you know, unlike 4, obviously, we're killing Nazis again, which is kind of nice because I'm doing this review after, you know, I just beat Call of Duty 4 and did a review for that shit, and it's kind of cool to go back to the World War II thing, and Call of Duty 5, which I guess is now called Call of Duty World at War or some shit, is also going to be going back to World War II, and I gotta be honest, I like this setting better than the modded setting. The reason is because it's not so technologically advanced and shit like that. It's more human, I guess you could say. You're not worried about computers and laptops and missile-guided shit going in your ass. Yeah, so all that shit's gone. Anyway, so Call of Duty 3, it's your same shit as all the other Call of Duties. You basically put on a rail shooter that just goes through whatever, you know, campaign, scenario, whatever the fuck is going on, and you just blast your way through. One of the differences, there's a couple of differences actually that Call of Duty 3 has that even Call of Duty 4 didn't have. I'm kind of surprised now that I think about it. One of the cool things is every once in a while, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen to where you will be able to choose a path, basically left or right. You know, a la fucking Gears of War or some shit. But you get that choice here and there, and that kind of adds some, you know, difference to the game. So that's nice. Another addition to the game is the ability to use the 6-axis motion controller shit. They actually did a pretty good job implementing this. A lot of PS3 games, for whatever reason, still are not using this functionality, and it's a fucking waste because a lot of people don't give the PS3's motion sensing credit for what it really can do. For example, here I'm driving. I'm actually using the 6-axis to drive. Okay, so you're like, well, that's typical shit, man. You can drive with the 6-axis. Who gives a fuck? Okay, well, there's other parts in the game where, for example, say you want to set a bomb. Instead of just running up and, you know, pressing, you know, X or whatever the fuck the bomb is set, instead here you actually have to physically move the controller around to set the bomb. So you put the fuse in, you gotta twist the controller around to set the fuse and shit, and it is pretty cool. And there's lots of little things like that here and there. That's just one example. Well, 2 examples, including this car drive right here. Now, that doesn't mean it handles flawlessly, okay? It took a second to get used to. Maybe that's just because I'm a fucking retard. Or maybe it's just because no developers are using the 6-axis controller, so I'm not getting the kind of practice in that I really should be getting in. So note to all you fucking developers out there, get your shit straight and start utilizing the power of the PS3, biatch. Alright, so yeah, just like the other Call of Duties, you play, or you get the opportunity to play through 3 different viewpoints, 3 different countries and shit.
You are late.
And then you get to watch this crap.
Dufontaine. Isabelle Dufontaine.
And there's a girl in the game. There's a girl in the game.
Qui est cet imbécile? Your major hasn't arrived yet. And we lost contact with one of our men as well, Marcel Amand.
Alright, yeah, whatever. I don't care about interrupting this shit. I'm just going to tell you guys something real quick. Alright, so obviously you get cutscenes like this during the game. The voice acting, it's good. It doesn't suck. It's nothing special either, though. One of the things that does suck, though, especially after coming from Call of Duty 4, and I know that really doesn't make sense if you're going chronologically here, but we're not, so fuck it, is they didn't do a very good job of letting you get to know the people you're fighting with, like main character-wise. So that really sucks, because when you see people die or watch story points of people dying, you really just don't give a fuck, because you were never given an opportunity to really learn who these people were or give a fuck about them anyways. So don't worry about that shit. Basically, the storyline is weak and lame and pointless, and the point of the game anyways is just to run around shooting Nazis anyways. Like some kind of fucking World War II gangster nigga, yeah. Got my fucking MP40 running around like a bitch, capping niggas in the ass, killing whitey. Because they were racist back in the day and they didn't allow black people into the Nazi regime. Anyway, so yeah, killing people, killing Nazis. Oh yeah, let me mention another feature here real quick that I don't know if I have video of, and I don't really give a fuck because I'm done talking. What happens is sometimes you'll turn a corner and there'll be a Nazi guy waiting for you, and you guys will start struggling and shit with your guns, and it's like hand-to-hand stuff, right? And to get out of it or to fight the dude, you gotta like move your controller around like you're playing with the Wii, like a retard. But you're not a retard because you're using the PS3 controller, and that makes you a man with a big-ass penis. So yeah, you get to do that shit, so that adds a little bit more depth to the game. Alright, I'm done talking about this shit. Call of Duty 3 for the PS3. It's a good game. It's probably cheap as hell right now. Go grab that shit. Peace!
Let's just split up.
What the bloody hell's going on here?
Later, we must go.